Good morning, everyone. We're here at Athens-Limestone Hospital, and we're doing something different, kind of a meet and greet the doctors. And yes, I have a doctor with me this morning, Dr. Julie McKibben from Medical East. Now, I know you probably get this 1,000 times. You don't look old enough to be a doctor.
That's true.
But you're a doctor.
I am.
Not only just a doctor, she was also in Iraq. You served with Marines, heat control. You were just telling me about that. So you've probably heard all the jokes, Miss Petite, beautiful doctor, from everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is not your typical interview, I guess you can say. But what kind of medicine do you do? What is your profession?
My specialty is occupational and environmental medicine, and that is a medical specialty devoted to understanding the health effects of one's work and their environment.
I'm glad you went on to explain that, because when she just told me that a minute ago, I was like, okay, I still don't know what that means. And you made me feel good. You said, well, even some doctors don't even know what that means.
That's true, and we're a very small community, and we are boarded by the American Board of Preventive Medicine. So my training also included the study of public health and preventive medicine.
Wow.
So in that perspective, we evaluate disease and injury patterns as they would impact a population as a whole. That population can be as large as our world or a country, or in smaller subsets such as a state or a community.
I was going to ask her what she does for fun, but I imagine a lot of studying gets involved in this too. Well, how has your experience been here at Athens-Limestone Hospital?
It's been wonderful.
Yeah.
What a welcoming community, professional staff that have introduced me to the opportunities that are here in Limestone County.
You are definitely at a wonderful hospital here, and I know we have some notes, and we're going to veer off just a little bit, but as far as benefits that you bring to this company, obviously your brains for one, I mean, and it has to be so much that you can do for this community, and you just nailed it. This community is wonderful. They're going to love coming here.
They are. I've had some interface with some local leaders already, and they're very excited to have the opportunity to bring occupational medicine to the companies and the business owners in this area. I want to start out by pointing out that if you look at the larger employers, the size of our Fortune 500s in our company, they've long recognized the importance of protecting the health and safety of their workers. They have entire departments that are dedicated to doing it. But from my experience working with smaller and medium-sized employers is they may not be aware of the local expert that they have available to them.
You're going to bring a lot of expertise here. I can tell just by talking to her. That's great. Is there anything else you want to mention? If there's patients or potential patients out there that are thinking about coming here, do they just contact the hospital, or do they contact Medical East to reach you?
They do. They need to contact Medical East, and the question often comes up, well, what type of patients do you see during the day? And at Medical East, we see urgent walk-in patients, but my focus in serving the clients here and the companies is going to be the occupational medicine patients, and you may wonder, well, who is that? And
who's a prime candidate?
And it's really any worker, but it's especially those workers that are in hazardous working conditions in areas that OSHA regulates and has specific screening surveillance requirements. So in my clinic, I routinely see lots of physicals. Department of Transportation physicals probably top my high volume. That's a special complete physical exam regulated by the Department of Transportation. And if employers require that of their workers, they wouldn't have the comfort that the folks that they are seeing being evaluated, your candidacy, are familiar with those specific regulations.
I would imagine being familiar with it would be very helpful too. And you're going to save them time. You know what you're looking for. I mean, you're doing this.
Yeah, and eventually there will be specific certifications required for those physicians that are performing DOT exams. That's not the case currently, but you still want to have the expertise in that physician who is familiar with the specific requirements that pertain to chronic diseases and acute illnesses that may affect one's ability to drive a commercial motor vehicle.
I could just let her talk and talk and talk, and you'll learn so much. My first time visiting with a very smart doctor here, occupational, that I've learned so much. But welcome to the area, and Athens-Limestone Hospital, I know is thrilled to have you here, and Medical East. So if you need to call Medical East, numbers at the bottom of the screen, you can definitely do that to set up an appointment. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Enjoyed it.
Thank you, myself too.
We'll see you next time with Athens-Limestone Hospital.